I'll call you back. I'm sorry, I've just bumped into Darren Styles.
Oh shit, man.
Well, this is an honour and a pleasure,
Long time no see. Well,
what a coincidence.
5 minutes ago, come off my set?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you up to, mate?
I'm going home in a minute, but it was rocking in there.
It was really good.
Really good.
Yep.
Last weekend we were in Canada, weren't we?
That was really good as well.
Yeah.
Canadian ravers spot on.
Yeah, so if you're from Canada, big up.
Yeah, really good.
If
really
you're from
good
England, big up. In fact, we don't care where you're from.
Just big yourselves up.
Big up.
But that was really good in there. They were really receptive, I felt, to the new stuff,
Really
as well
responsive, definitely.
as well as the old stuff, obviously, which was really good to see. Shame, obviously, Gamma couldn't be there. He was supposed to be doing the set with us, so big shout out to Gams for not being there.
Gamma, it's a shame.
But I was repping the tunes, man. I got him and Dougal have just done a new tune called "Mix Your Sex," which is really, really good. Obviously, killed the rave at the end, which is. Simple slammer, end of story on that one. It's all good.
Yeah, no, so tell me about, there was a couple of exclusives in there. What's this one? You've seen me and Storm go mad over it. Every time you play it, the dance floor goes nuts. So even in the set, I spun round to you and
Is it a female vocal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me.
It's myself and Molly.
Yeah.
You know Molly?
Molly as
in stunt, yeah, she sang on a couple of Sash stunt records. Yeah, basically, I did the backing track. Hadn't spoken to her for a while and sent her the backing over and said, you know, is there anything you can do with that? And she sent me the vocal over and it was just a lovely vocal.
It is fantastic, to be fair.
Yeah, plonked the vocal on top and that was it really. The rest is done, but I'm really enjoying playing that because it's kind of got like the usual kind of hardcore sounds, but at the same time I feel it kind of sounds a little bit more fresh. I hope it does anyway. One
thing I've noticed with your material in particular, and Gamma's as we're talking about him, I noticed it's a lot cleaner, so you guys have been kind of changing what you're doing recently.
Yeah, I just feel that you know, the production side of things has had to be stepped up, and there's so much good stuff out there at the moment, and the production on it all, whether it be drum and bass, you know, house, dubstep, whatever, is so good. And I did feel that we were kind of stuck in a bit of a rut, using the same sort of tired sounds really, and it's up to us to sort of push things forward and try and use different sounds and experiment, and that's what we've kind of been doing really.
Yeah. It's definitely paying off. It sounds great.
Yeah, cheers. I think so. I'm really enjoying playing the music. I feel that it sounds bigger on the sound system. It just sounds warmer, bassier. And yeah, really pleased.
Well, they seem to be going for it. Also, I noticed that you played a remix of "Save Me." What's the story on that?
Do you know what? That was Mike Modulate. He phoned me up. I was down the beach with my little girl, and he texted me and said, "Can I have the vocals for Save Me? I want to do a quick mix." And I was like, "Yeah, no worries. Let me get indoors." I sent him the vocals over when I got indoors, and within a couple of hours, he sent me that over. Yeah. Literally, a couple of hours, and it's just amazing. It's like a drum step mix.
I was going to say, because it kind of on like a hardcore half speed.
Yeah,
so it's sort of dubsteppy. Isn't
yeah,
it?
it's still 170 BPM, but obviously it's half the speed. So with the drums, it's on the 1 and 4. So it's just
it's a big tune.
Those bass lines and the sounds that boy gets, he's definitely one to watch for the future.
Got big up Modulate, man. Definitely, he's doing big things right now.
Yeah, and the Breezy and the Future World Camp.
Absolutely, yeah. Enough respect.
So tell me about yourself, man. What you been up to?
This
Apart
week,
from Canada.
Well, we got back from Canada, as you know. Obviously, spent some time with my son. Today and yesterday I've had a vocalist in, because as you know, I've been doing some hip hop and some rap stuff for an EP that's coming out soon. So I had a vocalist in today doing the choruses. He actually really surprised me. I knew he was good, otherwise I wouldn't have got him down, but when he got in there he excelled. So
going to tell us who it is, or you
I'll wait till it comes out.
Fair enough.
You know, but,
exclusive business from the Wizard.
Yeah. But he's got kind of like a really rich sort of R&B feel to his voice, but obviously I've written the lyrics and the melody.
Wicked.
And sort of given it to him, and he's put his spin on it. So yeah, it's been a productive week. Actually, next week, I don't know how soon this is going to come out. How long is this going to be until it's online? Tomorrow? Okay, well next week I'm going to be doing a free download. You've heard it.
Yep.
Gamma's done a tune called Nostalgia now. It's on his SoundCloud. It's had 4,000 or 5,000 hits, so I'm guessing you guys know it. I've done kind of like a hip-hop rap remix of it, and I'm going to be putting it up as a free download this week. So if you like something alternative and you want to hear what I've done with it, come to my SoundCloud and have it.
It's a cracking mix.
Thank you, rude boy. So yeah, that's me.
So listen, before we go, should we just have a quick chat about forthcoming events, HCID in the Sun?
Okay, HCID in the Sun I can't wait for. Always an awesome, well, you know yourself, don't
Absolutely,
you? You've been to every single one, haven't
you?
you?
Yeah, definitely. This one's probably, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most actually, because I'm doing like a 4.5 hour set, literally from first off with Forcey, so we're doing very early stuff like the Force and Evolution stuff, all the stuff that came out on Night Force and Universal, Sense of Summer.
Love that stuff, man.
And then moving into the Force and Styles UK dance kind of period, Heart of Gold, Green Eyes and all those ones. And then moving into the first few tunes that I did with Breezy, Future Set and that kind of era. Then I think onto the era where I kind of started to do some solo stuff like Jealous and Save Me and all that stuff, and then moving into current stuff.
That's going to be a big set. I mean, I presume you're going to be ear plugged up, because I guess that's going to kill your ears before.
Definitely, I always wear my earplugs. But, keep my ears safe. But yeah, no, just really looking forward to it. I actually think that's going to go really quick, and it's going to be quite nostalgic, because playing, you know, you usually do the odd set here and there playing old school, but going right from the start all the way up to now,
it's going to be quite an epic. I tell you what, that'd make a good CD series. So if they're doing a CD pack, that'd be one to buy, I reckon.
Yeah, well, yeah. So yeah,
a lot of the guys, ravers today, I don't think they fully appreciate what you did back in the early '90s and stuff. When you were a young kid coming through, making your tunes, getting your mark. Because I mean, you had all the big guys like Carl Cox and everybody playing your records, didn't you?
Yeah, strange, isn't it? I mean, funny enough, the first tune that I made when I was at school, which was with the Evolution, and then later on with Forcey, that was the one that Carl Cox played. So it was our first record. We made that at school, and he was playing it, and obviously when he was playing his hardcore stuff, so that was kind of cool.
Well, I think that's inspirational. So some of you guys, presumably that are watching this, and girls of course, probably are at school or college. Maybe you feel like you're not going to get anywhere. Well, Darren, just writing that sentence there just proves that, you know, if you get your head down and make something, and make sure you get your music out there. It's no good being the best producer in the world and having your music on your computer. You've got to get it out there.
And let's face it, these days it's easier than it was back then.
Definitely. There's so many, like SoundCloud,
exactly,
and all these
so many mediums to get yourself out there. Funnily enough, by chance, it was us. There was the guys. Do you remember Sesame Street?
Of course.
What were they? I can't actually remember their names now. Smarties. That's it. And it was Chris Howell from them, and who later went on to do Lunacy. Went on to do Night Force. Well, I saw him raving at Clacton Pier when I was working behind the bar, and I'd just seen him on TV do something on. It's called Dance Energy, and he was on there with Slipmatt and a lot of the Essex boys at the time, Prodigy and whatnot. And so I went up to him and said, you know, I'm really into hardcore. I make stuff at school with my mates. We're called the Evolution. He was like, send me a tape. There's tape back in the day, and sent them the tape, and he gave me a call at my mum and dad's, and next minute we're up in Loughton mixing the track down at his house, and that's it really, history from there, because that was so he took us in, but it wasn't right because we mixed it at his house, but you know, luckily he saw the potential in the tune, and then we made it at his. Well,
I think that's really interesting, because some of the younger guys just see you as Darren Styles. They may have seen you on the telly, they may have had your CDs or their older brother or sister or whatever, but you know, Darren's had a journey like all of you, so I think if anything, if you want to do well as producing, I mean, I'm not blowing smoke up his ass, I'm just being real. That's proof that you can do it. So get your music out there and don't lose the faith. It's very important.
That's good words. That's very kind.
I feel quite deep.
It's true. It's true, because you do. You just have to. If you believe in it and you know you can do it and you really want to do it, you know, without sounding stupid. I remember when I was at school and I used to go to the raves and listen to the tape packs, and I'd come home from school and I'd stand behind my decks, and all I could do is imagine a sea of people in front of me, just thinking, one day I wish I could be doing that. And then within a couple of years, luckily, it came true. So, you know, shit can happen if you make it.
You can. Nobody knew me when I started as an MC, so it goes for the MCs too. I didn't know anybody really. I wasn't born under the hardcore tree. I had to do the journey same way as all you guys, so get on it, man. It's positive. There's a lot of love out there. You just need to find it.
I tell you what, it's a good job we bumped into each other in the street,
it's a real coincidence. And we're outside like a church or something, aren't we?
Crazy. Anyway, listen, I'm going to hit the road because I've got like a 4-hour drive home.
Yeah, I just said goodbye to the missus, so I'm going to give her a ring back in a sec.
Cool, man.
Big up.
Good to see you, man.
Peace.
Thanks for the set, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully see you soon.